Khasi Students Union Central Executive Council heneksngi kalapdiang burom ya kakisi light ha mauyong ISBT. Ka kenhun na ka Kiddies Corner Secondary School Shillong kelawan ra burom ya kari mat kejela barok kawai da kaba kalayo khor arteli kitak maksiar ha kelempung International Choir Competition kabalalong ha Ri Malaysia. Kani ka kenhun kadai ka kenhun ka banengkong na kari India bakani simbenta ha katai ka lempung baru ka kenhun ka banengkong na kari India banyokhor ya katai ki kusnam. Ha kani ka jing pediang burom ya kani ka kenhun la senran lang na kinong hikai jong ki kisi secondary school ki kme ki pa jong ki khna ki balai syakani ka lempung bat ki bahiyeng hasem ya ka kenhun jong ka KSU kabalelek pediang buram ya ki khna pule jong ka KC lights lalam khmat da vice president usamla biangbor el paliar usamla penkemen lang sanmit ubadayu education secretary kaseng usamla edi malyang samla hopeful bon maunai kibedi ki assistant organizing secretary kaseng keme kidkot ka maulai circle ka mauprem circle ka apa silong circle batkum juru ka light mkra unit kale don lang ha kane kasngi
di kaseng hi blok way ni dap na keding so ban ka kraw di mangyo bantip away na kaskel kepada ni po nong ba silong lawara ka nam kraw timba keding yo yo nam job ka lecture competition tentang belum tekok Malaysia pada Ri Malaysia ni so sarung hadu kata tam kaseng buat present beri blok way bagi sutra sekendai abang itep bagi i ala kariam tenrai dalet penisi mentah bagi i la kejong ngasap kapong lawan lalong sya ke sarong jadi we pay hukum di badan boleh bercerai kalau boleh sibun dengan ni sibun dari tangga di tempat kan kami kena punya dengan school guide lamati kini gihap ki barat kejong ni yang ni kan beri dalam kan review na iPod susu EP HP bagi kam jengla su ban ora su nam orang dia kari bekerja beliau baca kejelai barang boleh tani kita lihat macam pram keluar kari boleh kulangi bro polisi ajar disebut pelak pot nam kan nam dengan kat ni ban pediang burung itu nak di burung ni state pada ka country berapa way ini aku beli sebon itu dia tu aku pasti dah lihat macam tu ini kerpat duit itu dalam long ni senran ni
we presented them because when we were flying there, actually, there was a gentleman from Kuala Lumpur, from Malaysia, who was a professor, who had come to Kolkata to do some job there. And he was asking me, are they returning back home after a school trip? I said, no, we are going there for a competition. So he basically thought we also were from Kuala Lumpur, from Malaysia. And that way there were many other people who thought that. And so we were proud that we were able to go there and present ourselves as who we are, telling everyone that there is a part of the Northeast, or there is a part in the country called the Northeast, which is so different from the rest of the country, where people are very hospitable, where people are welcoming, and that they found amongst the children. And so that made us very proud, because everyone carried their light, everyone let their light shine at those moments when they needed to. And we made a lot of friends, because many choirs wanted to come and take photographs and basically to get to know the children, and they exchanged small souvenirs, whether it was in the hotel where we stayed or whether it was the venue which we went to. And one thing which when Barbara and myself were always talking about, because when we went to this venue where the first, it's called the KL PAC, Kuala Lumpur Performing Arts Center, it was a huge area, like a park, which had all these different rooms, big homes in, where it was a very old factory. The whole area was an industrial area which they converted into a performing arts center. And imagine it's owned by a couple, it's a private place. But it's so beautiful, and they have classes for young children who love drawing, who love music. They have coaching classes, they have art classes, they even have degree for performing arts. And I was just thinking, what will happen if we had something like that in Shillong? I think Shillong would be blessed. Because the amount of young people in our state who have that talent, but it ends after school. When they finish school, it ends there. And that's something which I feel really sad about, because everyone thinks here that music is just for fun. Music is not to be taken seriously, but when you look at the choirs from Indonesia, they fly so far away to all over the world to participate. Every school, every college, even this time when we were there, the Narcotics Bureau of Indonesia, all the police officers, they were there with their choir. They participated against us in the folk category. They take music so seriously, and they don't think music is for fun. They think music is for something which will help them to grow, where they will learn, and they participate. And I think through that exchange, they learn so much more about themselves, about who they are, about the people that they meet when they go for these programs. And that exchange of culture is so important, I think, today. The choir gives us the inspiration, it gives us the cause to live, and being home here again amongst everyone who loves us is something which is so special. Well, everyone knows that when we left on the 31st of this month, last month, we didn't know what we were getting into. We knew that we were going for a competition, we knew that it was going to be hard work. So lots of practices were held with the children and Ms. Elsa and John and the rest of the teachers who really worked so hard to help us to achieve what we achieved. And I truly believe nothing would have been, we would never have been able to do what we did if first of all, it's not for God who helped us. And the team after that, the team of teachers, the team of parents, the team of past pupils, the team of well-wishers, all who supported us through this journey. And the day the results were to be declared, they didn't allow all of us to enter the hall. They allowed only 5 per choir. Because of the children's category, there were 56 choirs. It was a huge competition. So when we went there, and they were calling out names of people who won the silver, and we weren't called, I could see everyone who was sitting there, and Fiona was also present there, and all of them were just keeping their fingers crossed, and we were really worried because we didn't know what was going to happen. And then they called us all on stage, so we went there, and there again, so many choirs were getting their awards, and we were just waiting patiently. And finally, when we were called, we were super excited because we scored, I think, the highest ever for all these years which we participated. The highest we got earlier was 82 point something, and this time we got 86. Yeah, we got 86.7. Which was, I believe, a very good score. And the good thing is, when we were there, everyone, I don't know how, but all the other choirs and the organizers, the team from Malaysia, everyone knew about KC Lights. everyone was, and as the organizers and some of the gentlemen we had who was taking care of us, his name was Thomas, he was saying everyone was talking about you, talking about our friend Viola, talking about how disciplined Viola. And for that I'm saying, I was really proud because at least our team went there and made our state proud. And everyone was with, the moment they asked us where we were from, we said Meghalaya, we spoke about the casinos. They took out their phone, they were Googling to find out where it is because they found it very unique that we say a choir from India, but then you have these young persons who don't look as what others consider Indian. As in Shillong, why don't we have something where music and art is taken seriously and is put into the syllabus? Because right now we have syllabus which is only academically inclined. There's nothing for young people who are interested, whether it's art, whether it's dance, whether it's music, whether it's sculpture, nothing to do with the arts. So I think that is something which is the need of the hour right now in our state. And getting choirs to go out like we did, I know it's tough because getting finance is very, very, very hard. Till today I'm saying we're still struggling with that, but I know that we will succeed in collecting the funds that are required, even though we haven't yet done so, but I'm sure we will be able to do so, because I know when hard work and everyone puts in hard work, it will be blessed. But I just thinking about it and I say, why don't we have something like Shillong? And if you hear the children speaking also, I think they had a fantastic time. The thing is, like, throughout those few days, there was no chance for us to do anything else because we were picked up in the morning and we were dropped back in the evening or a little later in the evening because they have another thing. Punctuality is so important for them. When the competition was on, so when our turn was there, first we did the sound check. So they tell us, you get 10 minutes for sound check, and they make us stand behind backstage. As soon as we enter the stage, they keep the time and they have a board, a small placards where they write 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes. So whilst we are doing our practice rehearsal, when 5 minutes over, they show us 5 minutes left. When 3 minutes over, they show us 3 minutes left. 1 minute over, 1 minute left, stop. You have to leave whether you finished or not. It didn't really matter. And if you're not there, you're not allowed to take part. So they keep time, and that is why I think countries develop. That's why states develop, because of the way they take punctuality seriously. And that is something which we find is lacking in our country, in our state. Even amongst us here in school, we take time so leisurely. We don't take it seriously. Think 1 minute of time also is important. But I think that's something which we all learned too. And besides this, I think they learned the gift of giving. They learned acceptance. They learned that the world is huge and we have so many cultures, so many traditions, and so many languages. And if we want to, we can do it. Nothing in the world can stop us from achieving our dreams. It's just hard work, discipline, and being humble. With those three qualities, I think we can move mountains, we can do whatever we wish to do. Having those three qualities in us. Yeah, that's all that I want.